Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A video because I realized that I have gotten a lot of new subscribers recently and you probably don't know much about me, so I figured that I would do a Q&A. I did ask you guys 4 questions on my Instagram and over 100 of you asked questions, so thank you guys so much to everyone that asked me a question. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, definitely follow me there. I'll put it here on the screen and link it down below. That is typically where I do ask questions for my Q&As, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to ask me questions in my next Q&A. So definitely check out my Instagram if you have not already. And before we get started, I did want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Opinion Outpost. Thank you guys so much for making this video possible. It is a really great website. You can just go on and make some extra cash just by answering surveys to help companies out with their market data. So I will put a link to Opinion Outpost down below, so check that out if you are interested. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with the question. Okay, so first things first, I want to answer the most common questions because a lot of the questions were the same and a lot of the people asked questions about the same thing. So the one huge thing that I got so many questions about, all were about Steven, which I think is so funny because I don't really show him very much on this channel. Steven's a very private person. If you don't know, he is my boyfriend. He's shy. He's very different than me. Definitely he barely uses social media. I think he has 90 Instagram followers. He just is not, big into social media, but he totally supports me in everything that I do on social media and stuff like that. But I got a lot of questions about him. So first things first, we have been dating for 7.5 years. Our 8-year anniversary will be in January. He asked me out on January 1st, New Year's Eve. New Year's right as the ball dropped at 12, so we just say January 1st. So it'll be 8 years in January, 7.5 now. So many questions about when we were going to get married. I don't know. I mean, I'm only 23 years old. He's only 23 years old. I think it's fine when 23-year-olds are married, or even younger. It doesn't bother me. Whenever you feel like you're ready to be married, that's good. But for me personally, I just feel like I'm a little too young. I'm not responsible enough to be married because there's so many other things that come with marriage, And so, I think definitely we will eventually be married, but I don't see that happening until maybe 2 years or so. I'm not really sure. So yeah. And then the next most popular question that I got is, when are me and Steven going to live together? And that I also don't know. I do live with my parents now because I am home from school now and, done with school. So I do live with my parents, and my parents don't bother me at all. I get along with my parents really well. I'm an only child, so I am not one of those people that feels need oh my god, I have to get out of this house right now. A lot of my friends were. When they came home from college, they're oh no, I cannot even live with my parents again, blah, blah. But I don't know, my parents, I get along with them very, very well. I'm very close with them, so I haven't gotten that feeling. With that being said, I will definitely eventually move out. I'm not gonna live with my parents when I'm 40, or even probably not even when I'm 25. But I feel in the next 2 years or so, I'll probably move out as well. But I wanna save money and, have money saved up before I do go and move out, because then obviously I'm gonna have a huge expense, whether it's a mortgage or rent, when I do move out. So I'm just saving up money and, they don't really bother me, so I don't really feel the need to get out right away. But when I do, decide to move out, I will move out with Steven. After all the questions that I got associated with Steven, the next most popular question that I got was, what did I go to college for? What did I go to grad school for? What do I plan to do with that, and do I plan to do YouTube as a career? So I'm going to answer all of those. So first things first, what did I get my bachelor's degree, my undergrad degree in? I got it in Human Resource Management and Labor Studies and Employment Relations. They were 2 different majors. I was a double major undergrad, so those are what both of my bachelor's degrees are in. And then for my master's, I got my master's in Human Resource Management. So I just graduated in May with my master's in that. As far as what I plan to do, I do not plan to do human resources. Going into my graduate program, I was not at a point on YouTube where I could do it full time. It was not, something that I've always thought that I would love to do it full time, but I didn't think that it was ever going to be a reality, because last year around this time when I was deciding that I wanted to go get my master's, I had about 30,000 subscribers, I think, possibly even less. And now I'm at almost 130,000. So I grew a lot this past year, and it has made it possible that now I actually can do YouTube full time, which I didn't necessarily think that I was ever going to be able to do. I would have been happy with 35,000 subscribers at that point, let alone 130. So I didn't know at that point that I was going to be able to do YouTube full time, but as I really worked so hard on it over this past year and literally put everything in me to grow this channel and put out great content for you guys that you guys like to watch, and I really realized that this is what I'm so passionate about. So I do plan to pursue YouTube and do YouTube. I do eventually want to create my own brand. you know, of makeup or my own type of products. I'm not 100% sure yet what I want to do. And when I do that, I think my educational background will absolutely come in handy, and that's when I'll really kind of use my degree, so to say, because I do, you know, I did learn basically all my classes were about business and creating a business and a competitive advantage and all stuff like that, and that will come into handy when I do want to create my own business. I basically want to be an entrepreneur and, you know, do my own things. So yeah, that is what I am doing, and that is what I plan to do in the future. Okay, so now into all of the other questions. The first one is from Jenla X. I love you, girl. You always comment on all my stuff, and I always see you, so thank you so much. And she asked me, what is a makeup brand that you love that isn't as hyped but you think deserves more attention? Mine is The Balm. That is a really good question. I really love that. I also love The Balm. I think they're a great brand, but if I had to pick one that I think is my favorite that isn't overhyped, I would have to say Laura Geller. I love Laura Geller. I love every product from her that I've ever tried, but I don't feel like I see too many people using Laura Geller or like making rave reviews about her stuff. Like, I just don't think it's super hyped. Not like Anastasia or like Urban Decay, like those huge brands that are super hyped. And I mean, as they should be, but I feel like Laura Geller is on the same level. Like, I really love her products, but don't feel that they're super overhyped. Idet4 asked me favorite Snapchat filter. That is hard, but I think Snapchat fam would have to agree with me and say that it is the flower crown, because that is like my most used. I love the flower crown. So that, because it just makes you look like perfect. Like, I don't know how they do it, I don't know what it does, but it just makes your skin, everything glow. Galaxy 100 asked me, how do you blend your foundation so beautifully? The Beauty Blender, girl. I'm telling you, it'll blend anything out. Idet4 also asked me, would you try daily vlogging? I would. I don't know, I feel like my Snapchat is where I daily vlog. Like, that is like my daily vlog. Like, if you follow me on Snapchat, you know I do snap every day and show you guys like what I'm doing. I don't know if I would vlog daily because I just don't think my life is interesting enough to be able to do that. But when I do go like cool places, like I just went to Aruba and I did vlog the whole trip. I don't know if you guys will have seen that yet or not, the vlog for that vacation, but I did vlog the whole thing, and that was kind of my first like real vlog, I would say. So we'll see how that goes and then judge it beyond. Megan_McKibben22 asked me, who's your favorite beauty guru? I knew someone always asked this, and it's so hard for me to answer this because I have so many that I watch and that I love, like regularly. Like, whenever they upload a new video, I watch it. So I'm just gonna name all the girls that I love. A lot of them are super big. I'm sure you all like know them, but I mean, obviously the big ones, Jaclyn Hill, I love her. Casey Holmes, Amanda Ensing, love those three. Carly Bible, Desi Perkins, Crispy, Luster Lux, love them. Laura Lee, love her. Nazanin Kavari, I absolutely love her. That girl slays life, and she's like 17 years old. I love her. Who else? I mean, there's just so many people. Then obviously my friends, Juicy Jazz, Blissful Bree, Tanya's Beauty. I love watching them. You know, people with similar subscriber amounts to me, and even below. Like, it doesn't really matter about subscriber counts. As long as you make good content, I'll totally watch you. But yeah, those are some of my favorites. ExoSky_doll asked me, how tall are you? I am 5'5". I'm technically, I think, like 5'4.5", but I just say 5'5", because, you know, like, I want to be a little bit taller. Kinky Coda asked me, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? Cake batter for sure. KDJ7891 asked me, what is your favorite meal and what is your go-to fast food choice? These are crucial things. Okay, that's hard because I like never eat fast food, and I don't know if you mean like my choice at the actual restaurant or which fast food restaurant. So I'm going to take it as which fast food restaurant. I guess if I had to pick one fast food place, gosh. Oh, In-N-Out for sure, because we don't have that here in Jersey. So like whenever I go out to California or like the West, I think they have them in Arizona, I know, and a couple other states, I always have to go to In-N-Out, and I don't even like burgers. Like, I would never eat a burger anywhere else, but I will eat a burger and fries at In-N-Out because it's so good. So I would have to say In-N-Out, and it's probably just because we don't even have them here, so it's like special, but oh my god, love them. But I really don't eat like fast food ever. Like, I would never really go to like a McDonald's or something here. I just don't like it, and it always makes my stomach feel sick. But then as far as what is my favorite meal, it's honestly salad, which I know is like so basic, and you're gonna be like, girl, are you serious? But I love salad, like I love it. And I'm not talking like super healthy salads. Like, my favorite kind of salads have like, you know, cheese. Like, I love like mozzarella cheese, like roasted red peppers, balsamic dressing, some chicken. Oh, those are like my favorite salads. And that's like literally my favorite meal. It sounds so weird, but that is. Kelly Goodell said, what is your advice for anyone starting a YouTube channel? My biggest thing of advice that I can give to anyone is that if you are thinking about it, do it right now. Like, that is my biggest regret, is that I waited so long to do it. Like, I wish I would have started a YouTube channel in like high school, but I didn't even like watch YouTube when I was in high school. Like, I didn't even know it was a thing until I like went to college, and that's basically like when I started my channel, and I still wish that I would have started it earlier, and I knew about YouTube and the beauty community like so much earlier. So my best advice would be to start right now, because every day there are new creators coming on the scene making awesome content, and the stakes just get like so much higher every day because there are so many more people doing it. So I would say start right now, put your all into it, and just have fun. Courtney Clyde asked me, at what age did you start to use makeup? So this is actually kind of a funny story. When I was little, I want to say I was in like 5th grade. I would literally go into my mom's makeup bag and steal her foundation, because my mom has tanner skin than me, or she did when I was younger because I didn't self-tan. And like naturally I'm super pale, and my mom, kind of her natural skin tone is similar to mine when I am self-tanned, maybe a little bit lighter. So she had darker foundations. I used to steal her foundation. I would put it all over my face to make my face darker, and the rest of my body was still white. Like, I'm not even kidding you. And my mom would have to makeup wipe my face before I went to school. But the first time that I actually like really started, like I was allowed to wear makeup, was I think 7th grade. I could wear lip gloss and eyeliner, and then it kind of progressed as I kept getting older, and like by the time I was in high school I wore, you know, foundation, everything. I mean, not like I do now, like never lashes or anything like that. I wore like foundation and mascara. I didn't even do my brows till like 2 years ago, so yeah. But I have liked makeup for a very long time because I used to dance when I was little, so whenever I did like recitals and stuff, I always used to have to wear like a full face of makeup, so I like loved it ever since then. Erica Alicia 1 said, your boyfriend is always so shy on Snapchat. See, I told you guys, he's very like shy. Maybe do a video with him soon. I definitely think we are gonna do a video. He said he would do the boyfriend does my makeup tag. He just works all the time, so it's just finding a time when he's not working, when I'm available to film, for us to film it. But we're definitely gonna sit down and film it soon for you guys. I think it'd be so funny because he literally knows nothing about makeup, even though he's been my boyfriend for so long. So it's definitely gonna be a funny video. So I think we are gonna film that soon. Elizabeth Beth Belinsky, I think, she said, do you plan on moving anytime soon, and if so, where? So like I said, I don't plan on moving super soon. I see myself within the next 2 years probably moving out. And if I do move, I do think that I am going to stay in New Jersey. It was really up in the air for a while whether or not I was going to stay here. Steven did have a job opportunity out in Arizona. I don't know if I ever shared that with you guys, but we did go out there to kind of see it, and I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, Arizona was beautiful, so nothing wrong with Arizona at all. It was so, so beautiful out there, and I loved it. And we looked at these awesome places to live, and like, it was just so cool, but I was just like, I cannot go this far from everything that I know. Like, all my family, all my friends, everything is in New Jersey. Like, I went to college here, and my whole family lives here. Well, not my whole family, but a lot of my family lives here. And I was just like, I really just don't think that I could be this far. Like, I'm literally going like 3,000 miles away. So I foresee myself staying in New Jersey. Ultimately, one day I would love to have a place in LA and a place in New Jersey, but I mean, both are the 2 most expensive states to live in the United States, so that's probably not gonna happen. So as of right now, I do see myself staying in New Jersey. The only other place I could ever potentially see myself moving to would be LA, but at this point in my life, I don't think I'm ready to go out there. I can't leave my family just yet. Katie Jackson _55 said, oh my god, you are my fave. Well, thank you so much, girl. And she said, my question is, when you started YouTube, did you ever think it would have such a big impact on your life? Absolutely not, and I tell everybody this. When I first started my channel for the first year, I didn't tell anyone that I even had a channel. Literally, the only person that knew was Steven, because he would like be in my room when I would film, and I would make him like lay on the bed and not move, like out of frame. I would like, I'm gonna film, sit on the bed, don't move. And like, he was the only person that knew that I did it. Literally, like, my roommate at the time didn't even know that I did it till like a year later. My parents, my friends, nobody knew. Because I was like, oh my god, people are gonna make fun of me, like blah blah blah. And I just like made videos. They got like 1 view every video because I didn't tell them anyone, and I didn't share them on social media or anything like that. And I just never knew that it would grow into something like this. Like, when I started YouTube, I didn't even know that you made money from it, first of all, so I never knew that I would ever actually do it as a job because, like I said, I didn't even know that you could make money from it. I thought it was just like a hobby that people did. So yeah, I mean, it has just had the largest impact on my life. Like, literally, there's nothing else in my life that has had a bigger impact than starting my YouTube channel and doing YouTube. So it's just like, I never thought that it would be like this, but it's literally the best decision that I ever made. Nicole asked me, do you want children? If so, how many? And then also, do I plan on moving and buying a place of your own? Love you and love your videos. Well, thank you so much. I already answered the moving part, but then as far as children, yes, I do want to have children, but not now. Like, I am not fit to be a mother right now. I could barely take care of Penelope. She is enough on her own. So I definitely want children, but not anytime in the near future. Like, I'll probably be like 30 and still maybe not even have had kids yet. But eventually, yes, I do, and I probably want to. SLR385 asked me, what is your favorite time of the day? I think this says a lot about a person. It's one of my favorite questions to ask. That is a really good question. I like that, and I would have to say my favorite time of the day is the nighttime. I work best at night. Even when I was in college, I would be 2 o'clock in the morning, I would sit down and I would bang out a paper and then go to bed at 5 a.m. Like, literally, that's just like when I work best. I don't stay up that late anymore. I'm normally asleep by like 2 now, but I really get like my best work done, I would say, between like the hours of like 9 p.m. and like 2 a.m. Like, that's when I can just sit down with the computer and, you know, edit videos or anything. I don't ever film at night though. I do always film during the day. I don't like to film at night just because the lighting is always off then, but as far as like anything else, I just feel like nighttime, that's my time. I'm not a morning person. Exo Lamborghini said, can you please do more what I eat in a day videos? I definitely can if that's something that you guys want to see. I did those a while back, but then I stopped doing them because I was like, you know what? My channel is a beauty channel. It's not really like a fitness channel. So I stopped doing them because I thought they didn't really fit in with my content and didn't want to like annoy people that didn't want to see that, if that kind of makes sense. But if you guys do want to see that, give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, and I'll still film them for you guys, because, you know, just because it's not beauty technically doesn't mean that I can't put it up on my channel, because it's mine and I can do what I want. So if you guys want to see it, I want to show you guys. So if you guys want that, like I said, just let me know and give this video a thumbs up. Mad Lashes says, what is it about makeup that you love the most? You are so beautiful and such an inspiration. Well, thank you so much. And I think my favorite thing about makeup is that you can always change it. It's not permanent. Like, you can always change your look and like do what you want. Like, you could go totally barefaced one day, which I do a lot of days, or you could totally like slay your makeup another day, or you could do, you know, super big brows and super big wing liner. Like, whatever you want, it's totally up to you, and it just allows you to like be creative like on your face. If that sounds like weird, it probably does, but like when I was little, I used to paint and draw all the time, and as I got older, I just stopped doing it. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't interested in it anymore, but I think it manifested itself into makeup, and this is how I kind of am artistic and like let that creativity come out now, like I did when I was younger when I was painting and stuff. I'm just like painting on my face now, if that makes sense. Britt Bourne said, I just started watching your channel, stumbled across it on a Sephora haul, go figure. Anyways, love you so much. Thank you so much. And she said, and I see you just finished grad school, so can you give a quick overview of how you got ready on days you had to go to class, go to hair, makeup, outfit, etc. So I'm gonna keep this really real. I, like, literally when I told people in grad school that I had a YouTube channel that was about like beauty, they'd be like, what? Like, cause I would wear BB cream, sometimes mascara, like if I was getting fancy and had like a presentation, and lip gloss. Every day, that's it. I didn't even fill in my brows because I didn't even have time. And I wore gym clothes because I used to go to the gym after class, so I literally just wore leggings, like my Victoria's Secret workout leggings, a shirt, and my Nikes, hair up in a ponytail, and that on my face. Like, that's all I did. So literally people would be like, wait, you have a channel about like beauty? And then they would like see my Instagram and they'd be like, whoa, like, okay, like you're a little bit different. But yeah, so I always kind of looked like a slob, but that's just what worked for me. Missy asked me, what makes you truly happy? And I think that's a really good question, and I would have to say my family, my friends, and you guys, honest to God. You know, I think people always say like, oh, you know, money doesn't matter, blah, 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 all that stuff, and, you know, it sounds so like cliche, but like that's so true. Like, you could have all the money in the world, all the stuff in the world, like all the Hermes bags and YSL bags and, you know, Cartier bracelets and all this stuff in the world, but like if you don't have family, friends, and amazing people like you guys to share it with, like it's not worth anything. So those are the people that truly make me happy. My amazing subscribers, my amazing family, my amazing boyfriend, and my amazing friends. Becca444 asked me, if you could only wear one highlighter and lip color for the rest of your life, what would they be? Very easy. Becca, Champagne Pop, got it on my cheeks today, and MAC Blankety, have it on my lips today. Those would be my two go-tos. Nowger02 asked me, how do you always make your eyebrows so on point? I need your trick. You're such a beautiful soul. Well, thank you so much, and I'm going to have a brow tutorial coming very soon, so look out for it. Courtney May asked me, what is your favorite cereal? And this is actually really funny. My favorite cereal is Lucky Charms, but I don't actually like the cereal. I just like the marshmallows. Me and my roommate in college, we used to go to the like dining hall, and they had like these big things that you could take the cereal out of. They were like these big like colanders, and they went all the way up, and they were filled with cereal, and you just like twisted this thing and cereal came out into your bowl. We used to get bowls and bowls and bowls of Lucky Charms, and we would sit there and we would pick out the cereal and eat the marshmallows and then throw out all the cereal. Like, that sounds so bad and it was so wasteful, but we literally used to do it like every day. We would get like literally 2 bowls each and just pick out the marshmallows. They were so good. Courtney Brooke asked me, where are you based / hometown, and how did you and your husband meet? Well, Steven is my boyfriend. We're not married yet, but I'm based in New Jersey. Obviously not going to stay at my hometown, but I live in Jersey. I've lived here my entire life, still do, and I met Steven in high school. We went to a regional high school, so he's not from my same town, but he's also from New Jersey, and we went to the same high school, and that's how we met. Grace Carey asked me, what is your dream collab? And that's so hard. Like, I really don't know. I mean, my dream would just be able to one day have a collab. Like, that would be awesome with a brand, but I would definitely want it to be with a brand that I truly love, like one of my favorites, and with also a brand that is affordable to everybody. So everyone would be able to get whatever product that I did create. So I don't really know, but just something with a really awesome brand that, you know, has good values and is affordable. And she also asked me, what did your childhood look like, and what is one place you're longing to go to before you die? So as far as my childhood, I had a really great childhood. I grew up in New Jersey. I'm an only child. You know, mom and dad, they're both still married. You know, I had a really great childhood, basically a regular one. Both of my parents did work all the time when I was younger because they both worked in New York City. So I spent a little bit less time with them, I would say, when I was younger, but I mean, they were still at everything for me, so I'm not trying to be like, oh, you know, my parents were always at work, they were never there. They were always at all of my stuff. You know, they're just truly amazing parents, and now they actually both work from home, which is so funny because when I was younger, they were always, you know, in the city and stuff, and then now they both work from home, so it's always us 3 in this house all together because we all work from home. But yeah, you know, I had a really great childhood and a good, you know, growing up life, I would say. And then as far as what is one place you're longing to go to before you die, I would really love to go to Bora Bora. I think that would be really, really cool. I've never been like anywhere over in that part of the world. I also would really like to go to Greece and Spain. So yeah, that is going to be it for this Q&A. I think this video is going to be about 40 minutes long, so I'm sorry about that. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below if you have not already. And follow me on Instagram so you guys can ask me questions in another Q&A coming up. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!